All right, it's helpwithacaronline.com. Give us a call at area code 937-250-9506 or 313-728-4404. You can check us out at helpwithacaronline.com. Okay, guys, I'm working on a 2003 Pontiac Aztec. It's got the 3.4 liter motor in it. Doing a tune-up on it. And this goes for probably most of the 3.4 liters. I've had a pain, most people have a pain in the ass getting to these back plugs and wires. And I mean, that was the reason for me actually doing the tune-up in the first place, is because the wires were here. Let me grab one. Was cut like this. I mean, they were ate up. You know what I mean? So it had the whole car misfiring, but mainly it was the back ones that were bad. And it's crazy. Some lazy piece of garbage changed the front, but they didn't do the back. So I found out an easier way. I watched. Shout out to the guys who did their thing on YouTube, but I couldn't figure y'all shit out. I mean, in between all of them mixed together, I came with my own way of getting these plugs out and getting my hands to it without having any problems. And the way I did it to get to these back plugs and what I used, I'll just show you real quick. Just to prove it, I did get the back plug out. Okay, I'm using a 5/8 deep spark plug socket, and with that, it's going to have the little. You got to find one that's got the little rubber thing in it so they can grab the spark plug. Yeah, these were factory. Look at that. Look horrible. So I think this is one of the center back one. This is the one that had the bad spark plug wire. So that's the first thing I went after. So let's get straight to it. I want to get out the way because I want to finish this tune-up and what I used. Okay, I also used a ratchet like this to be able to bend, or you can use a swivel, but the 1/2 inch, but a bigger swivel than this. But I got away with just using this, and I only had to use this small extension. I thought I was going to need a longer one, but I didn't. So I was able to get right down in there. So the way I did to be able to get back down in there, two things I did, and I'm gonna show you. Okay, underneath here, I'm right at the back tip, right before the cross member of the transmission. Okay, I got a board on my jack, and just got partially jacked up. And how I got the jack up is, everybody tells you got to undo the motor mount bolts. So that's what I did. To undo these two top motor mounts, and that brought the engine closer. It gave me some space, but I think the guys that were showing those videos were full of shit, because I did the same thing. Then they were saying, well, yeah, hey, you can use a pull strap. Okay, did that, where you can pull it from here and onto the frame. That didn't bring it back. It wouldn't jack it up far enough. So, guys, that didn't work. Okay, but I did find, between jacking this thing up and taking the coil pack off, you don't have to take it out. See, look, I still got the wire still in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just do one at a time in the back. And as you can see, look at that, man. I can wave at people back there. I mean, I'm touching all three of them back here with no problem. So with that back of the engine partially jacked and this off, I'm sweet. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the other two out, and that's it. I just hope that helped, because that sure in the hell helped me just coming to this epiphany. Because I did see a guy that and shout out to him. I'm not sure who it was, but he took all the wires out, took the coil pack out and all that. Now the way you take the coil pack out, real quick, it's gonna be it's gonna be two 10 millimeter bolts that holds this on. Now all I did was just slid this out the way. And then what it is, everybody think there's bolts missing. I'm gonna try and get in there. You see that stud right there? Those are just guides. That's what you're gonna sit the coil pack on. Nothing screws into that. Soon as you line the coil pack up with the guides, you just sit it down and put the bolts back in. And these are what the bolts look like. these are what connect. These are also what you're gonna keep the wire. Just gonna get the wires out of the way. So I'm gonna put all this back together here shortly. But that's it. I mean, I can't believe everybody made this shit so damn difficult. It was difficult if you don't know what you're doing. But again, this is all I used. The 5/8. I didn't need a swivel, but if you don't have one of these wrenches, you can use a swivel. And extension, 10 millimeter, a jack, and the board of wood so that you don't puncture your transmission jacking it up. And shit, that's a wrap for me. I'm about to knock the rest of this out. Now, it just depends on what year these are, because like my other one, I think this one has that Versatrack shit, so it's got like an extra bar on it. But my other Aztec over there, it didn't have that when I did the tune-up. So I wasn't just able to just jack the whole motor up, and the whole motor came forward, and I was able to get more room. But trying this trick with this coil pack is sweet as hell, so that's even better. So you could probably get by with this, guys, with the Grand Prix, the Grand Am, the Montana vans, all of them. Any of them got this damn 3.4 motor. You should be able to get your rocks off and be able to pull that off, and then pull these motor mounts and just jack it as far, a little bit up, and then pull that off, and you're good. So I hope that helped, guys. And I'm just gonna keep moving. You know how we do. 14 years in this. You know how we get down. So this is Dwayne from L&L Distribution at Help With Your Crib, Help With a Car, JR Management LLC.com. Give us a call at area code 937-250-9506 or 313-728-4404. Or you can check us out at Help With Your Crib, Help With a Car, JR Management LLC.com. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Peace out.